In 1637, something unbelievable happened. A single flower became worth more than a house. Not gold, not land, not power. A flower, ordinary people sold their businesses. Merchants risked their fortunes. Families gambled their life savings. Everyone believed the same thing: the price would keep rising. And then, almost overnight, everything collapsed. This was the first financial bubble in recorded history, and it revealed a dangerous truth about money that still exists today. To understand how this happened, we must first understand the world of the Dutch Republic in the early 1600s. It was one of the richest societies on Earth. Trade routes connected Europe to Asia. Ships returned carrying spices, silk, and rare goods. Wealth flowed into cities like Amsterdam. Merchants became powerful. Middle-class citizens became wealthy. For the first time in history, ordinary people had disposable income. When societies become wealthy, they begin searching for new ways to grow that wealth, and sometimes they find dangerous ones. Tulips were not native to the Dutch Republic. They came from Central Asia, exotic, rare, different from any flower Europeans had ever seen. Their colors were vivid. Some tulips had unique flame-like patterns, caused by a virus that made them even rarer. These rare tulips became status symbols. Owning them meant you were wealthy, powerful, important. At first, tulips were simply luxury items for the rich, but that would soon change as demand increased. Tulip prices began to rise, slowly at first, and faster still. People noticed something important. Tulips were not just beautiful, they were profitable. A tulip bulb bought today could be sold tomorrow for more. This attracted not just collectors, but speculators. People who didn't care about the flower itself, only the profit. Soon, a dangerous belief spread. Tulip prices would never stop rising. Speculation intensified. Tulip bulbs were bought and sold repeatedly, sometimes 5 times, sometimes 10 times, sometimes more, before they were even planted. Contracts replaced physical ownership. Paper promises replaced real assets. People traded bulbs they had never seen. Prices reached absurd levels. Some tulips sold for more than houses, ships, years of income. Ordinary workers entered the market. Farmers, craftsmen, laborers. They sold possessions to participate, because everyone believed the same story. This was easy money, and nobody wanted to miss it. Then, something small happened. At an auction, buyers didn't appear. Tulips failed to sell. At first, it seemed unimportant. But markets run on confidence, and confidence is fragile. If one person refuses to buy, others begin to hesitate. Fear replaces greed, and panic spreads faster than optimism ever could. Suddenly, everyone wanted to sell, and nobody wanted to buy. Prices collapsed rapidly. Tulip bulbs that once cost fortunes became nearly worthless. Contracts became meaningless. Paper wealth vanished. Fortunes disappeared. Lives were financially destroyed. All because belief had changed. The flower was the same. Only perception had shifted. Tulip Mania was never about flowers. It was about human behavior. Greed, fear, hope, and herd mentality. When prices rise, people believe opportunity exists. When others profit, people follow. When everyone believes something will continue forever, that belief becomes fragile, and when it breaks, collapse follows. This pattern has repeated throughout history, not because assets change, but because human psychology never does. Tulip Mania was the first recorded financial bubble, but it was not the last. It revealed something timeless. Markets are not driven purely by value. They are driven by belief, and belief can be irrational, dangerously irrational. A flower once became more valuable than a house, not because it should have, but because people believed it would be worth more tomorrow. History doesn't repeat, but money mistakes do. Subscribe to The Capital Historian.